Oddity. Written and directed by Damien McCarthy.
Under the Skin is the other
Oh.
one. Yeah, that was absolutely disturbing. I kind of felt like that was one of those films that you'd watch it, it's brilliant, but you'll never revisit it.
Which is, probably the greatest film ever made.
The story is about a woman who is married to a man, and this couple lives out in the middle of nowhere.
Could you open the door?
What do you want?
One night, while the wife is home alone, a strange and mysterious man shows up at her door, claiming that there is an intruder in her house and that he is there to save her.
Would you just open the door? I'm trying to help you.
The movie asks the question, what would you do if you were in this situation? And I'm like, number one, you should not live in a house that's in the middle of nowhere without owning a weapon. I mean, that's just the general law of life. Unless your attacker is supernatural, then that's just an entirely different story.
The thought of another patient showing up the front door here.
Would you allow them in?
Of course not.
My sister would never allow a strange man into her home in the middle of the night.
Now, I will say that the story in this movie is simple, it's predictable, and you know where it's going. But how it's all crafted, how it's all executed and put together makes it more than what it is. And so I feel that the story, it's simple, but it's also complex and complicated at the same time. One of the main things that I think works in this movie's favor is its atmosphere. The tone of this movie is brilliant. This whole movie, just the way it's all put together, is flawless.
You sound stupid.
Excuse me?
Do I look stupid?
And on top of being flawless, Carolyn Bracken is fantastic in here. She plays two different characters. She plays the wife Danny, and she plays the twin sister Darcy. And it's totally believable. I had no idea that it was the same actor playing this part. I thought it was one of those situations where it's the actor and they're using their actual twin in the movie. But that's not the case. It's a one-person performance. I thought all the other actors were good and they played their parts very well. The only other people that stood out to me besides the main actor here, one was the strange, mysterious man with the artificial eye, and funny enough, he actually has an artificial eye in real life, and they utilize that within the story of this movie. The main actor here, who plays the part of Darcy, the twin sister, is a clairvoyant, and when she touches objects that have been associated with a person, she can read their entire life history. And when you learn about this strange, mysterious man, it's a very, very tragic story. It's rather sad when you think about it. And then the second person that stood out to me was Ivan. Ivan is an orderly who works at the psychiatric hospital with the wife's husband. And Ivan is very stoic and he's very serious and he's very mean. Like, he could totally be like a general or an evil commander in a Star Wars movie, because there were certain sequences in this film where I was looking at him and I was like, I swear he looks like Mark Hamill.
I have his eye, I see what John Randall saw. And it's so damn satisfying.
Is Oddity good? Yeah, it's a good movie. Matter of fact, it's a great movie. Do I love the movie? No, I don't love the movie, because I just feel like there are certain aspects of the story that make no sense when you really think about it. You could say it's convoluted, but I guess, people do use that word too often to where it means nothing now. You think everything is convoluted. This movie, it's not convoluted. It's just that the story is a little messy, because when you really peel back the layers and you look past the beautiful atmospheric nature of this film, its unique craftsmanship, you really look at the story and you're just like, yeah, this is plain, this is simple, this is predictable, I see this coming from a mile away. But then when you bring back all of that craftsmanship that really adds to the layers and the atmosphere of the story, you really just are immersed in all of this. And that's what this is. This is an immersive experience. And the story is engaging and interesting, is predictable and as simple as it is. It's just like this movie, its story, it's simple, but then it's complicated at the same time. That's all I have to say.
Did you know the traditional gift to give a couple on their 5th wedding anniversary is something made of wood?
Go home, fuck her brains out, slap her with your penis. There's some wood for you, bitch.